All righty then. Dee-dee-doo. So, we just got done petting the dog. Scoping around West London, I think we're at. It's either East or West. I think it's West London. Maybe.
Discover a world.
Anyways. Oh, we're at East End. Okay. All right. Give me those, please. So to settle down and live a vagabond's life. Oh. I guess that's where vagabonds live. One thing I won't miss about London is the constant state of decay. How much steam is wasted just from this little leak pipe? And how long before someone notices? Probably a while. Ooh, enter Nadia's shop. Probably don't need anything in here just yet, but we're still gonna pop on in anyways. Bleach white bones. Oh, is this like a witchcraft area? She really ought to add a few toads around the. Oh, right. Spine after spine of herbal medicine. God, I thought that was going somewhere else. And then he must be a fountain of knowledge. Although there are too many in London who fear her remedies. Oh. I bet her remedies are. Do that again. You can do it. Come on, Clara. Come on, Reed. You can do it. Get to that bottle. Get to that bottle. I know you can do it. Hey, Herring Studios. I think I found one little bit of AI issue you could probably work on a little bit. Just throwing it out there. Pathing. AI pathing. There we go. AI pathing. Anyways, here's the pest who tried to invade Nadia's basement, preserved forever as a warning against any and all of her enemies. I do actually like how the world, even though it's still somewhat point and click-ish and static, the camera is static, it still is like a 3D world. Like, it's still vastly 3D. Assorted skulls of several shapes and sizes, yet not a single creature is easily recognizable. I haven't got much use for animalian skeletal structures. Nadia! Or Nadi! It's always a treat to visit Nadi, Mabasso in her shop, and I often learn something new from troubles. New for my troubles. A greeting in the Zulu language. Zwabano. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Most likely. Clara, something you need in my humble abode? Ask about the tree. This tree, it has more benefits than only being captivating, doesn't it? Very perceptive of you. It has some beneficial properties indeed. Its strong roots produce a toxin utilized in many of my recipes. And so do its leaves. Besides, it saves me many an expedition to forest. Time is money, as a person in the old line of work would know. Oh. Goodbye. It was good to see you. Sara Hold on. Sala Kela Mfazi. Is it Mfazi? Mfazi. Say goodbye to the Xhosa language, translating directly to go be well. Steps are intertwined with twisting trunks. Must lead to her private quarters. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone then. I already like Naughty. Very accommodating. Is there any way I can get a... Oh, I believe this pass will take me to a fashion district. Like I desperately need to spruce my appearance up. Besides, it's not just looks that make a person, make or break a person. Character matters as well. +5 hope. Okay, so we cannot go there. Gotcha. We are now very hopeful. Ooh, more gears and cogs. Okay, yeah, we were not this explorative in Atticus's stuff. Anyways. Oh, yep, thank you. Finders keepers, indeed. Motor cart. Hi, motor. It's a motor cart. We're gonna try and drive it here shortly. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Oh, carriage. And another carriage. No, more gears and cogs. Man, we're just finding all this stuff. Great. I actually like how it just the game is like, hey, you have a choice if you want to pick them up or not. Oh, do I? Salutations, Sir Will Rothbone, at your service. Have any of my specimens caught the fair lady's attention, or was it simply my friend Dulcimer? Ah, yes, the illustrious pet broker, somehow still entertaining the notion that he's been knighted. The monkey on his shoulder is handsome at least. No title for Dulcimer yet? Alas, Her Majesty has yet to recognize him with honors, but the day will come. The monkey would wear a knighthood better than some I have known. That's saying a lot. Anyways, ask about his business. Caring for such exotic animals must be difficult business. Is it profitable? Oh, I prefer not to think about the profitability. One must do what one loves. Not worry about such petty things as money. Says the guy who is trying to look dapper. What is a polite way to say to one that is what is a polite way to say to one that is What is a polite way to say to one that one is out of touch? What is a polite way to say to one that one is out of touch? There we go. It's just like, how do I say that properly? Anyways. Take the children begging on the street. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't take them anywhere, but do go on. Minus 10 hope? Oh, God. Oh, I am not losing all that. No, thank you. Oh, wait, hold on. Wow, I'm way back here. Jeez. Wow, I didn't realize I was way back here. Okay, now we gotta go through all this again. Bada boom, plus 5 hope. Thank you very much. I'm now back to 90 hope. I did not want to lose hope, chat. I shall not lose hope. I do hope that running doesn't cause us, like, loss of fatigue or something. So that's kind of unfortunate. Hmm. One second. Gotta do another reply. Oh, one second, Chet. I do need to check something real quick. One second. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Must send reply. Oh. Okay. I'll actually just have to get back to you later. Okay. Anyways. My apologies. Quit save. Now we talk to the businessman. Common to the ostrich. My, that is a fine ostrich you're riding. Does it have a name? This here is Wallace. Just let him smell you first and he'll be your loyal confidant. Off your hand, Wallace. Merely to sniff. Not in matrimony. They actually have animal noises. He's having a bad day. Never mind it. I'm sure you'll be as friends for long. Leave politely. Certainly have some standouts. How intriguing. I'll know where to find you next time. Well, dear. Okay, doing another response. Boop. Okay. Apologies. Again. Such calm creatures, either the broker tamed them well, or they swiftly got used to being stared at by the onlookers. Oh. Pushed on carriages. Okay. I gotta say, this is definitely some chill music. This is some chill and relaxing music. I bet that unlike Green Street, those people didn't ask that woman to pay a fortune before receiving a helping hand. Oh, that's right. Mr. Green Street is basically because cops are looking around a little harder now, he's gonna double the price for us to get out of this town. Oh, Neptune. Ghastly. Who would ever imagine such a scene? The poor horse. I would expect this kind of thing in Paris. It seems out of place here. Does it? Enter Bella Jar, huh? On the outside, the Bell Jar Hotel looks like the rest of Grimiosaurus Square, but once you step inside, you might not believe the splendor. The interiors boast red carpeted hallways and spiraling stairs. Loose coins. Seems someone got a hole in their pocket. Well, grab the coins. Really? You are right next to it here, yet you have to walk all the way around just to, okay. Elegant. Huh. I'm burning calories playing video games. A real silver tea set. I prefer coffee, but I quickly learned to keep that to myself in London. Is there a reason we should... Anyways. Oh, look at these poor dried out things. Not enough sun in there. I do gotta say, the run definitely is weird. It's genuine Persian, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can't run. I can't go any further than that in there. Okay, gotcha. Miss Reed, how lovely to see you. It feels like we haven't talked in ages. Sarah and I became fast friends as soon as I moved into the Bell Jar. Indeed, my days seem to be consumed with flitting from one place to another and back again. I'm gonna need steam-powered feet at some point. Are you still planning on leaving London? I'm always sad when clients of the better sort leave for greener pastures. At some point, yes, but I haven't decided exactly where I would like to land. I may return to America. Oh, she's American. Oh, I would love to cross the Atlantic myself, but money is always a problem. Are the men still clamoring for wives over there? They seem to be clamoring everywhere. As you say, the problem is sorting through all the chaff. I've had a few prospects in London, but nothing that's taken as of yet. Ah, I almost forgot. I have something for you. Sari fumbles around in a drawer for a moment before producing some kind of feather duster. Oh, no, it does. Okay, it's a gift from that Mr. Cunningham. He asked me to pass it along. It's from Texas, too. I thought it fitting for an expatriate like yourself. Oh, thank you. Ugly fan added to inventory. Task updated fan collector. Before you go, 2 telegrams came for you this morning. One from Tanner Cunningham and one from Teddy Redgrave. God's teeth. What a bother. Telegrams are getting far too long these days and coming too often. Good thing I'm leaving London. With the advent of automatons, much longer telegrams can now be wired for a cheaper sending price. Read them. All right, sorry, I'll take them off your hands. To the ever indomitable Miss Clara Reed. Here's something that'll really butter your bacon. Are you talking about our cat bacon? Wait, no, he wouldn't. This person wouldn't know that. Anyways, the Lord of Braxton is hosting quite the shindig in a day's time, and I found myself an invitation to the whole Highfullerton affair. I want you there with bells on, Sweet Pea. It'll be a proper blowout, a real showstopper. Oh my. Lord of Braxton is celebrating the purchase of some trinkets from Cairo, and suggests his guests dress the part. I've dug up just the jewelry for the evening, Miss Reed. You'll look absolutely stunning in it. Outshine the queens of old. Of course, it needs a proper dress to really sell the look. I found you just the thing. I'll be sending it along to your royal suite at the Bell Jar, so keep an eye out, Sweepy. If you'd like, find yourself something nice to go with it. Eh, Spitfire? A shame about the late notice, but you can't begin to imagine how hard it was to cop an invite to this thing. It's shaping up to be one hell of a night. Get your best dancing shoes out, Spitfire. Forever yours, Tanner. At party tomorrow evening upon Tanner's arm? Schmoozing too much wine and a cavalcade? What is that word? A formal procession of people walking on horseback or riding in vehicles. Ah. Anyways, at a cavalcade of London's most pretentious. What a dreaded shame I'll be off and away by then. My dear Miss Clara Reed, we had the pleasure of acquaintance during the Frobisher case, but not much besides. All the same, I feel it's only fair to write to you. See, I'm a hunter of frightening beasts by trade. Oh, this is Theodore's. And to see my share of bounties come and go, though not all of them are fanged or clawed. Plenty of call for bounties put out after regular or not so regular folk who cross the wrong cove or whatnot. I'm not usually apt to getting involved, but it seemed only fair to do you a good turn after you pulled me when I pulled my own fat from the fire during the business with that Slua, a Celtic monster. Hmm. Vast flock of black ravens twinned about the undulated shadows. You've got a bounty on your head, Miss Reed. A pretty price from some high-flown family or another. Something about an unfortunate turn in America, and the untimely death of one Gilbert Lancaster. As I said, it only seems fair to give you a running start from whatever ails you, if a little more. Oh, so we're in trouble. Gotcha. Least I could do. I figure. Best of luck. Theodore Redgrave. P.S. Otto says hello. The family Lancaster. Can't say I'm altogether surprised. Yet another reason to leave London behind. Thanks, Siri. I'd better be on my way now. Shall we have a chat about later? Oh yes, I should return to my duties as well, but let me know before you leave town so I can properly wish you well. Maybe we'll at least get the dress. This is why I want this thing over here, but I don't have the room over here. It's got to be over here. No! Anyways. Deck of tarot cards. Flip a card. It's the Hanged Man. Should I take this as yet another firm reminder to handle my business and get clear of London? I can cope with that. This mirror's intricate gold. You know what? No. I must keep my hopes held high. We'll talk. You know what? Step away. This mirror's intricate gold inlays would make any maid dusting it want to expire. That said, the low table is perfect for preparing for a night out or a day about London. Maybe come over to observe yourself. It frames me quite nicely. Straight into the back, long at the neck, good posture is foremost. My brisephone, whatever that is, a handheld accessory used to convey coded messages regarding courtship, is here. Shall I practice my fan etiquette? Absolutely. The white silk fan unfurls with a flourish of the wrist. I close the fan and tap my left ear with it, with its tip. I wish to be rid of you, the fan declares. I close the fan and tap. Oh God, am I gonna need to remember all this? I close the fan and tap my left ear with it. Oh, I already did that. I flick the fan open and quickly snap it closed again. Bastard the fan curses. Oh god, I'm gonna need to remember all this, aren't I? Oh no! Close the fan and draw it slowly down my right neck cheek. I love you, the fan whispers. Oh my. Apparently I'm trying to get it on with my own fan. I'm joking, I know what I'm doing. I'm practicing Morse code with a fan. I flick the fan open in front of my eyes, hiding my face. We are being watched. Oh, that might be a good one. I'm gonna need to remember all this, chat. I carry the fan in my left hand while daintily fanning my face. I desire to make your acquaintance. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. I want to be... Okay, there we go. I want to be cautious. So, there's that. One second. Okay. All finished here. Because I have a feeling that's going to come into practice here. Floral fragrant. Floral arrangement. Henner left me these roses of several colors, dethorned and arranged to near perfection. His attempts to win me over are flattering, but if I escaped London on his dime, then I'd be obliged to join him in the Republic of Texas, at least for a time. I shuddered at the thought, although I'm sure that part of the country is rather beautiful. Texas is beautiful. I love Texas. There's a note there as well. Oh, read it. Oh, that's Tanner. Oh, he's an old... Oh, that Tanner's apparently an old dude. Anyways, hey there, Spitfire. I thought of you when I saw these, so I snapped them right up. They remind me of the wildflowers in the West Texas. Someday... Hold on. Hey there, Spitfire. No. That's Australian. Have I lost my southern accent? You darn right did, and I did. No, that's not quite it. Nah, screw it. I thought of you when I saw these, so I snapped them right up. They reminded me of the wildflowers in the West Texas. Someday I'll take you to see the bloom. But these are roses. Spitfire, I don't know why he insists on using that a nettlesome pet name. Anyways, a porcelain tea set atop a dinette table whose marble is so polished I can see my own reflection. Perhaps I have time to take myself a cup. Nice. Yes, when in Rome, as they say, but I have yet to find a tea that keeps my nose from wrinkling. How much should I bribe the concierge to provide me with some coffee beans? A payment equivalent to the royal coffers. Yeah. So is coffee like something that's not really drank in London or something? Or in England, period? Okay, my chair is being a perverted chair because it's pulling up my shirt again. And I hate it. So yeah, like that's a serious question. Is like, what is England not like? Is England not a place that really likes coffee? Anyways, I almost regret Lord Beresford introducing me to the wicked Ambrosia per his last appointment. The tea's gone cold now. Not that it was better when it was hot. Bada boop. Anyways, if a little Garrus, there's something about the scroll work and the gilded feet that hits the luxury nail on the head. Drawing a bat takes quite a bit of my time, but maybe it's what I need to soothe my nerves. This spacious tub is the only thing worth the crooked price of this suite. Plus 5 hope. Oh my god, we are almost at 100 hope. Yay! Hey, Guckers, T-Bro, how you doing? I mean, I do like my fair share of cups of tea, but I'm a coffee person. So, there's that. All right, plus 5 hope. Like a raindrop in freefall. All packed up and ready to go. If I ever manage to leave. I won't get trapped in London. I've escaped worse, just need to stay light on my feet and one step ahead of danger. Anyways, 4 posts to bed. Oh, anyways, the most comfortable and expensive place I've ever slept. Worth every penny. Oh, okay, so we can go upstairs. Sweet. Whoa. A writing ball. A state-of-the-art Malling Hansen writing ball. Shall I write a practice letter? Who should I write to? My dear Silas. Oh, it's just like a this is literally like a typewriter. I greatly admire and respect you. Also, you smell terrible. Please take a bath. I am truly honored by your efforts and hope to follow your example. Don't sign it. I better not put my name on something I don't intend to send. That's quite true, actually. Well-loved telescope aims a glossy lens to the heavens. Astronomy suits you as your humble hobby. Look to the eyepiece. Perhaps turn the scope to the buildings below. What knowledge could I learn from those who think no one is watching? I shall do no such thing. I am no peeping Tom. Hold on. Though tempting, it's ultimately futile. Do I expect a murderer to parade his crime in front of an open window? You can never know. Anyways. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, we can't actually open the map from here? Wow. Okay, so we have 2 fans? Search high and low for new fans. Oh, wow. Oh, A castle on a hill. Trenches. Quite useful way. So we won't be able to do. Oh wait, guest book. Undeniable proof of hotel's preeminence. Lord Tennyson, and I missed him. Rotten luck. Unfortunate. Dude, I could probably this music. Okay, that music is great. I like the music. Okay, here we go. Rotten fruit, huh? Ew. Brits really have a remarkable diversity when it comes to produce. I suppose I can thank colonialism for that. And much like colonialism, fruit selling seems to result in a whole lot of destruction. Well, they do look recent. I imagine if I carefully sifted through the fallen fruitage, I'd find something edible. Ah, there's a decent apple there on the pile of rotten ones. Take the fruit. Yum. The broken porcelain. Oh, unfortunate. Who else forgot to pay Molly her protection money? Ooh. A lot of exploration in this game. Instruments. I'm certain I could learn to play something, but I've more of a knack for singing. Oh, hey, like me. Iron Maiden. It's a good band. Oh wait, wrong Iron Maiden. Anyways, a brutal contraption for the mashing of flesh. I suppose it's only a decoration, but still, it's a dreadful thing. Indeed. Covered wagon. An old-fashioned Romani Vardo. Type of wagon, I suppose, yep. In many ways, the nomadic life was simpler. And Ceylon has a well-kept shop, despite being packed full of gewgaws, knickknacks, and bagatelles. Huh. Miss Kemeny, hello. How's business? Anyways, what is it? Trinkets or cheap toys? Oh. Always better when you come around, dear. A pretty face is better than a dozen candles for lighting up the place. Oh, she's got that smooth talking. Anyways, ask if she has any lady fans. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I am always on the lookout for a new ladies fan. If you have something particularly stylish or unusual, that is. Well, I have this. I don't know if it's stylish, but I'll let you have it for a shilling. Not fancy, but pretty enough for 1 shilling. Ooh, yes, I'll take it. Thank you. Nice. My pleasure. Have you acquired any interesting new trinkets of late? No, but I have something much better than a trinket. This little item fell into my hands just yesterday. She produces a tidy leather case, obviously not for cigarettes. This here is an alternative to carrying around keys. Perhaps you've seen it before. Should you find yourself locked out of your flat late at night, or if you lose the key to your steamer trunk, this'll fix you right up. A familiar problem indeed. This particular it's a lockpick. Oh, particular lockpick has a whiff of magic to it. If you have got the nose to sense it, that is. I believe I've heard of such tools before. How much do you want for this one? £3. I only have 5. I'm sure this will come in handy. I can only hope that it'll serve you as well. Serve you well. I mean, If it lets me get into stuff, yeah. I'll take it. Nice to see you. Ah, you're welcome back anytime. That'll definitely come in handy. Oh, there's only one thing that's in this shop? Oh, sad. But okay. I guess that means we can leave. We've already been to the docks. I guess that means we now go to the Cable Street Orphanage. Okay, I need help to pay off Green Street. Dolores runs the laundry in Red Lantern Lane, and she might have some ideas. Royal Mail Service. Oh, broken automaton. Arrested and cast aside, this automaton is no longer worth more than his weight in scrap metal. Oh. The vast majority I've met have been little more than fanciful mechanisms made for labor. The limited and canned responses always seem a bit eerie to me. Why gift them with speech if you intend only to use them as cheap labor? It speaks to an unpleasant impulse of control. At least to me. Perhaps it's for the best that ones I've encountered don't yet seem capable of saying gat. What is that word? And how do you pronounce it?
Sagacity.
Sagacity. The quality of being sagacious. Having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment. What about Teddy Redgrave? He and Otto are inseparable. Oh, wait. Wait, didn't we meet Teddy in the first chapter? Yeah, we met Teddy in the first chapter. That's right. Teddy spoke of plans to upgrade him all the more. True enough, still, you won't see me having any deep conversations with the average Tin Willies that roam the streets. Perhaps when the technology is further along. Perhaps. I completely forgot about that. The orphanage where those children went missing. A dreary place, best to avoid it. Oh. These are magnificent animals. It's a shame they have to toil under the yoke all day. Suppose we all do that. Yeah, pretty much. Rooms for rent. I've taken rooms like these all across Europe. I shudder to think of those naffy decorations and the rickety chairs ready to snap at any moment. Of course, the royal suite is far more comfortable. I mean, it's a lot more expensive, so yeah, you think. Whew, more gears and cogs. We need to get these sold before I move on to the next chapter. That's odd. There's still a fresh apple. I'm safe enough. Man, we've been finding a lot of fruit lately. This path leads straight into London's industrial sector. Nothing but factories and workhouses. At least it's confined to a single place, and the mechanisms in such buildings are something to behold. Oh my god, we are at 100 now. Perhaps these new automatons will take the sting out of the workhouse life, allowing its denizens an easier path to stability. Wait. Oh. Well, I guess it's time to go to Baker's Lane. Boop. Many a starry night saw me snatch 40 winks in wagons' backs. The days I spent running with Calvin's Romani. Oh, okay. Romani caravans are long behind me now. Ooh. Well. Bleh. The smell alone is enough for me to avoid the underground. Rumors abound of the creatures down there, oversized cane rats with teeth as long as knives. I have no reason to venture down there right now. Oh my god, we're gonna do like some form of weird combat scenario. I've never played Disco Elysium, so I have no idea. Wait a minute. Ooh. I wonder if we had tried to destroy this thing, if it would be like this when we got here. Ooh, perhaps there's a more humane way of portraying lichens to populace. Runaways or a kidnapping? Oh man, I need one more attack to level up. I need several more intuition to level up there. 3 more intellect to level up, and 1 more grace. Wait, what? Vengeful. You're not above committing a crime of passion. Resolve a grudge. Ah. Anyways, it's not uncommon for orphans to stray away from their abode should they face harsh conditions. Even so, it might have been kidnapping. And if that, a ladsman could have been the scoundrel behind it. They're fond of recruiting children to do their shady bidding. Ah, okay. An old leaflet from the Christian mission heard they tried providing fresh sustenance across East London before insufficient funding snagged their scheme. I should hope they helped out the folks living in the tenements nearby. At least they're trying. I can make quick work of that lock with the right tools. Oh, I have more pressing matters. I can't use it? Aww. Someone elected this corner to drown in their sorrows. Not a drop to spare that I can tell. Pity, but it's often what London will do to you. Search the bottles. Wow! I was about ready to say scum the heck out of that one. Well, strike me blind. It's a bottle of Old Tom. I was very ready to say scum that one. Made of hazel gloves. Reeks like it's been rotting. But actually, make a save before I go any further. Troubled woman. This woman loiters around the entrance like she's making up her mind to go inside, but she's far too keen-eyed to be a customer. You there, hello. Do you work on the Palladium's first floor? Before I answer, I must say I have a sneaking suspicion it isn't the lovely toppers who have you interested in the Velvet Rose. By the way, she just raised her eyebrows. I can't tell if she's taken aback or impressed. Replying to a question with a question was the first trick I learned when I became a journalist. Placing a hand over her heart, she backsteps with a slight bow. My apologies, Ivana Orsini, reporter for the London Journal. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss... Not a curtsy or a handshake, but a bow. Quite a Tom thing to do. A woman acting in a masculine manner. I like her. Well, I only need one more for either one of them. Clara von Traub the Fourth, Countess of the Velvet Rose. Ivana staggers from her bow, doubled over with laughter. We both laugh for a moment, but compose ourselves to avoid the stares of passerbys. Okay, that was a good one. I like that. I'm honored to be graced by your presence, Your Excellency. May I kiss your hand? So absurd is the gesture that I can't help but curtsy and oblige. Now that we've exchanged pleasantries, I'll tell you why I need to get inside the Velvet Rose. I'm here for an interview with Dr. Clancy Wainwright. The story will flip London on its head, but you keep that between us. Oh, really? Whoa! I'll take it. Dr. Clancy Wainwright is an on-again, off-again client of the Rose, as well as the general director of Bethnal House, a private mental hospital in Bethnal Green. And you intend to ambush him outside Bordello. The excited Glinton Eyes says the opposite. If Dr. Wainwright actually responded to the telegram I sent to his assistant 8 months ago, I would be jotting down his answers in the comfort of his office at Bethnal House. She fishes out a telegram with an air of vindication. To the esteemed Dr. Wainwright, on behalf of the London Journal, An interview is requested on the merit that you are in the process of producing a cure for the lycanthropy. Please respond at your earliest convenience. It further lists her name, occupation, and where to reach her. No hint of insidiousness in the telegram's tone. It's quite a front. Not another suppressant, but an honest-to-God cure. That'd be the greatest medical breakthrough since Sir Turner's morphine. So why isn't he shouting out his achievement from the rooftops? You suspect he's hiding something. You didn't hear it from me. However, there's a reasonable excuse that can be made. If someone on the board of Bethanol House is forcing Wainwright to hold his tongue, keep their hospital from gaining notoriety and royal funding. Unlikely. I couldn't agree more. There's also the possibility that Wainwright is worried that drug club would retaliate. Oh God, the other two are so. Oh no. What have I done? Uh-oh. There's a hard check into this, and I should have. Oh no. Oh? Nice. Judgment. The character has gained the polymath trait and will now be able to select dialogue options that require this trait. Oh yeah! But if I was a member of the medicine monopoly, I would welcome him with open arms. Oh really? Do tell. Discount the price of moon cream while setting his cure at an exorbitant price, then offer him a cut generous enough to sign his soul for. It's not as if he can refuse. Prohibited expensive topical cream that slows or reduces but does not remove the effects of lycanthropy. Oh, okay. Despite what his conscience might wish of him. I know split-second business acumen is vital in tricking, but I'd bet good coin you were an industrialist in a past life, Clara. Huh. I was only theorizing what they would have done. I have no desire to align myself with those morally bankrupt louts. Anyway, you're a smart cookie, so how's about helping me get inside the Velvet Rose? Just mark the window of Dr. Wainwright's room with his chalk, then flick the snip so I can shimmy it open from the window ledge. Oh no, this is gonna go poorly. If she confronts Dr. Wainwright into the room where he's about to be entertained, he'll have a hard time weaseling out of the interview. Does she mean to scale the building? She does have the lithe body for it. Sure. Why not enjoy a spot of tomfoolery now and again? Oh, Clara, you're the most dashing lady of the night I've ever met. And believe you me, I've met more than my fair share. She tucks a stick of chalk into my front pocket, then with a wink, she turns away, pretending as if we were once again strangers on the street. I like her. I like Ivana. Okay, I actually like Ivana. A wide range of frogs' tails and great coats, some in better condition, others that seem to never get off the rack. A good representation of the Palladium's clientele. Hey, Lefty! And the intermediate Lefty Brown, gambler, thief, and somehow a class act all at the same time. How have you been? I haven't seen your name in the papers lately. I take it no news is good news, as they say. Aye, so it is. And it's quite the trick to keep it like that. Oh? Every time some bloody fishwife loses a bridal ring, it gets blamed on me. London's premier jewel thief, which is great for catching drinks on Saturday night, but nay, so great when you're dealing with the law. So you've been lying low. Let's just say I've been dressing up a little more when I go out. She French. Let's just say I've been. Let's just say I've been dressing up a little more when I go out. The paladin is quite popular. It doesn't seem smart to show your face around here. We'll get that pretty easily. Maybe not. But I've still got to make my living. Anyway, any road. About Tegeb on the Paladin, it's become a haven for tourists. It's become a haven for tourists and posers. Have you had your hand in anything illegitimate lately? Nice. Lefty glances left, then right, then carries on. May have perused the contents of a certain banker's home safe in St. John's Wood, but keep that under wraps, Clara. He doesn't even ken he's been robbed yet. Oh my, that is funny. Oh wow. Anyways. I hardly call it a contest. Protective. I'd hardly call it a contest, least of which when a poor bay's fallen so far behind. Meow. Well, I suppose she's still got a few years to catch up. Ask her what she thinks about the Curtison killing. I've been sniffing around at this Curtison killer case. I have a personal interest, as you can imagine. What do you make of it? It could be either Jimmy or a beast is what I've heard, and tangled with something similar in Pragu. Yeah, can. Would have been victim number 4 if wasn't sleeping with one eye open. I owed a very unpleasant fellow a rather large pile of coin, and I was expecting trouble. What happened? The particular scoundrel, favoring a boning knife for his hobby, twigged his shadows past in the lamp left guttering, and rolled off the kip before he could slash me open. And you got away? I skipped to one of the balcony's second floor, a problem for yours truly, but he hadn't the brass to follow, but the encounter was too close to joke about. Was the killer captured? Probably not. Is nay. Gotcha. Ask for help. I think you'd like to pitch in and help me nab this maniac. If we wait for Scotland Yard, there won't be a London left, which is probably the police. Yep. A Londoner left safe from here to Braxton County. No thanks. Not today, my dear. The one time was close as ever want to get to be mutton. But yeah, best of luck though. Gotcha. Worth a try, but Lefty's not known to get mixed up in trouble. Say goodbye. Oh, Clementine Radley. If it ain't the lovely Miss Reed, you're in early, aren't you, darling? I thought you were singing until this evening in for a dram. Very funny, Clem. Don't you think it's a tad early? Well, la-di-da, miss better than miss better than day drinking. Time was you, me, and Penny would drink any of the lads here under the table. I can actually hold my liquor pretty well as well. Anyways, vent. I've just spent last night and a terribly long morning with one Lord Braxton. You'll forgive me if the headache hasn't quite abated. Wouldn't want to add to it just yet. Now that, my ducky, is more than fair enough. Let me know that there are some residents of London that I will dearly miss. Now, speaking of clients and of headaches, give a telegram for the Texan here. Oh my god, this guy is like persistent. And one from Theodore as well. Send along to your place of business, though I expect they'll have been sent to the bell jar as well. Oh, okay. Thanks, Clam, but you can bin those. I already read them at the bell jar. Sounds fine. I don't mind tossing something out, especially when it's misbehaving gin bitter. Read the port. Murder still at large. Traveling time, just hope there's something I can do. And a possibly voluptuous woman clad in a torn form-hugging nightgown. Oh, I can't see it. Rude. Reclines upon something resembling an outsized church view. From inside her painted mouth, the tips of her canine teeth suggest a lurking dagger. Not exactly subtle, the way it implies that werewolves are uncomfortable beasts, though there's certainly an equally unsubtle idealization occurring here. I'd be lying were I to pretend if I've no empathy for the artist. Urine carving meant to stimulate the baser desires. Well, this is certainly the place for it, at least. Yeah, pure carving meant to stimulate the brazier desires. Well, this is certainly the place for it. Good God. Well, I'm getting my intellect up, that's for certain. I need to get more tact up. What does this mean? Having or encouraging an excessive interest in sexual matters. Ah. Impartially towered players is a dealer's foremost virtue, something of bias, free autonomous access. The game is Faro, first made popular in France. It's quick-paced and easy to learn, and it allows any number of players. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to play. Been leaking going on through the motions all the time, feeling that addiction to gamblers. If a card is played between player and a banker, cards are assigned point values equal to their numbers. Oh, so similar to blackjack. Okay, you'll find the more serious gamblers here, but there are far more reliable ways to earn a few quid. Or less deception and trickery, although it still happens, of course. This here is wits, a trick taking card game with 4 players split into 2 pairs. Interesting. Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. Oh. The philosopher banished from Rome for teaching Stoicism. Crimson, please work on the AI pathing a little bit. Just a little bit. This leads to the green room. Nothing I need there until my performance tonight. Oh, so we're performing tonight. Does that mean we're gonna need a lot of grace? One of my favorite inventions of the modern age. Upon the stage, I can communicate the most intimate emotions to 100, even 200 people at a time. Wow. I better take care of everything else I need before I head into the see Azura. Oh, okay, so this must mean that this will actually push forward. Okay, not just yet. The entire events. Okay, we can actually untrack that. We know what we need to do for this. Plenty of fruit, cigarettes, chalk. All right, let's go ahead and now pop on it. Wait, hold on. There's still like... Okay, I need to talk about this, so let's do that real quick. What is this? Laundry in Red Lotus bathhouse. Ooh, a bathhouse. Oh my. Nope, get your head out of the gutter. Oh, more gears and cogs. Teddy! I do believe this is the home of Teddy Redgrave. Got me out of a bind during the publisher case. Knock. No response. Must be out. Oh. This must be the, Boazi. I believe she worked for Wei Lun till his death, and yet still at it, from the looks of it, but she's not aware of her newfound freedom. And again, Dolores does check on her occasionally, likely ensuring Boazi stays put. Welcome, future patron. And the mood for some noodles? Ask about the food. What exactly goes in the dish prepared here? Tender, loving care. Wei Lun's fond of saying that. Be more specific. I mean, what ingredients go into the meals you serve? I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to disclose such things. Understood. Well, at least there isn't worry about the competition copying the secret to success. Establishment managed to last this long without human supervision should also count as a huge achievement. Viable. Pleased to hear. Here's one order. I must say, this almost makes me want to stay in London. Come again? Oh, nothing. Great meals tend to make me say all sorts of things. Thank you for your patronage. I myself like a good bowl of noodles. Anyways, hold on. Actually, let's go sell first. Let's go sell real quick. We need to go to... Was it here? I think I've passed this area to... Wait, I haven't been here, so... all of them. Price board. The good thing with self-employment is keeping all the profit, as small as it might be. G'day, it's not so often I have a proper lady at the blindfold, but of course it does happen. Now then, what can I call my lady? Clara Reed, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Ah, pleasure's all mine. I assure you, wait till Pavel Gerolds quits skittering so you may take your exact pick. I'm sorry, but they're too keen on biting for my taste. Not a problem, miss. You need only pay more for the well-trained ones. If we can train a dog, then why not a rat? All the same, I'm a little short on dosh. Oh. Means we need to go and get ourselves some moolah, which I'm trying to do. Maybe it was here the entire time and I'm just an idiot. Yep, he's right there, and I'm just an idiot. Oh, wow. £1 and 10 shillings. Nice. All right. We got to go to the bathhouse. We got to see what's in there. Oh, this place. Yeah, take a bath. Plus 10 hope. Oh my god, we are so hopeful. Hey, this guy. Slow down and take care, miss. My name is Miss Reed, sir. Right, yeah, sorry, Miss Reed. But females ain't allowed in the, dreaming area. Is there some secret invisible force that draws fools to me, or vice versa? And why, pray tell, are women forbidden to enter an opium den? It can't be concern for our health. Actually, in a manner of speaking, it is. Most of the customers are men, and we don't want them taking advantage of you when you're dreaming. Ah, I guess that makes sense. How can people be so careless with their money? Okay. Guess there's that. You won't let me in? I'll take your money. Oh no. This mannequin gets a lot of use, posed in whatever garments garments fit the latest fashion. Unclaimed clothes. Some of these dresses look a bit like Ariana's. Who's Ariana? Anyways. The inevitable Dolores Chana died in the wool businesswoman, whether that business is above, aboard, or below it. Well, well, if it isn't the illustrious Clara Reed, what a wonderful deed have I done to be deserving your presence. Good day to you, Dolores. Don't go wasting your charm on me, missy. It won't do no good. Dolores has customers from a range of social classes, but I've heard she gives all of them an equal dose of attitude. Dolores is looking a bit afraid around the edges. It must be something big, and in the normal course of things, she'd never let it show. What's the matter? I can tell something's got you on edge. Don't bother. I can see you want something plain as day. Let every woman look to her own problems. Nice. Please, you know you can talk to me. I'm an old bullfrog girl. I'd sooner cut off my own nose than peach on a friend. Anyway, I can read your face that it's not any legal kind of trouble. All right, fine. I need more graft to get the bobbies off my neck. I sell the swag that Molly's thieves is lifting, only it ain't coming in like it used to these days. And now every night I've got a constable at the door crying wicked threats. Anybody knows Dolores is a fence for Molly and the hounds. She sews hidden pockets on the dock hounds' uniforms so they can't hit the stores in Kingston. So they can. The Bobbies turn a blind eye because they get the hush money. Until now, it seems. So you need me to find out why deliveries have dried up. I got into one. I want you to find old Carlos McGrady. He keeps the orphans in line for Molly. Might be he needs reminding of the mutual part of our mutually beneficial agreement. I don't know the name, but I know the type. A lad's man. One. Ah, okay. One who might be getting too big for his breeches. There are a lot of ladsmen in the city, Dolores. How might I find this McGrady? He fancies himself a dandy. Wears an orange caveat and topper, carries a blackjack. I seen what damage a blackjack might do, close at hand, but now's not the time for unpleasant memories. I'll find him for me, show him the error of his ways, and I'll see about getting you what you need. When Dolores is having cash flow problems, it's no good asking her for money I need. But she's got connections. Might be she can help in another way. I need to get some new papers for me. Yeah, I need you to get some new papers for me. Oh, now that is something I can help with. No better than to ask why you want them either. You get Peter Kipling off my back and you'll walk away a new woman. Nice. Thanks. All right, 1 second, chat. I need to go blow my nose, and I don't have tissue paper here. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Back to business. All right. There's something wrong here. Is it poor form to fiddle about without asking? Look right there. A stray gear from another machine has fallen and jammed the mechanism. I'll remove the stray gear. Everything in its right place. Great wooden wash bins. I should hope Dolores never falls in by accident. It's a specific thing to hope not happen. Make even the filthiest stain disappear. Anyways, I spy with my little eye a path that'll take me to a polluted canal. I once went to that part of town. Folks there were surprisingly welcome. Where do they treasure any visitors they can get, seeing as they're overlooked by most Londoners? Okay, so that means we probably need to go back to... here, because we need to... No, we don't. Wait, but. Oh, really? Right. That one we'll have to do a little later, so by thread. Afraid not. Picked this up already? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. For some reason. Okay, this must be one of those like. Aw. I certainly hope. Okay. Need the. Okay, so. Okay. Ah, there he is. That's who I'm looking for. Saddle-faced, reeking of gin, carrying a cane and blackjack. What is blackjack? A flexible, concealable bludgeoning weapon, usually filled with lead powder, molded lead clay, or lead shot. The lad's man, no doubt. Curtis Slay McGrady, I presume? Who's asking? Introduce yourself. Oh, did I do the wrong one? I did. Claire Reed, Dolores Chen sent me. Yeah? What do you want? I want to know why your fence can't afford to pay off the bobbies at her door. Maybe you should be asking her that, not me. Wow, convinced the ladman to listen to you. Nice. But I am asking you. It ain't my fault, all right. It's these good-for-nothing urchins. The slightest hint of trouble and they run for cover. Mention the missing orphans. You've heard about the missing orphans, haven't you? What about it? The hounds aren't the only gang in London. If the children think you can't protect them, they'll find someone else who will. Okay. I suppose there's some truth in what you say. Seems I've gotten through to them. Just do your job. What? Oh, I did do the right one. Oh! Hold on. Do. I think I want to get my grace up, actually. Okay. All right, clean up your act. Nice. Clean up your act, Carlos Aguirre. Those children are your responsibility. All right. Bloody hell, woman. No need to harp on me anymore. I'll get it done. Successful negotiation. I shall let Dolores know. Nice. It's nice that I actually don't have to go to a an endpoint to the map in order to travel. I could just click on the map and then fast travel there. Ooh. He's seen the error of his ways. Oh, indeed? Well, Colony is impressed. I suppose it's time for me to uphold my end of the bargain. I had those papers done up like you asked. Thanks, Dolores. And here they are. All the documents and identification. I need to start fresh in a new life. Now all I need is the tin to make the voyage. And before you go, here's another item I believe may be of interest. Ooh, another fan! And impossible to find even in London. Oh, thank you, Dolores. I'm almost tempted to say it's too much, almost. Nice. Task completed. Nice. Oh, thank you, Dolores. You really helped me out of a bind here, Clara. I won't forget it. Yeah, don't open that. That's more like it. All right, I think that's... excuse me, sorry. Sorry. All right, that's going to have to be it for that section. I don't think I have much else to actually talk about. So we pop back into here. So, okay, so we still need to talk to Zora. Okay, we're gonna do another save, hard save here. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here. Unless... by the Saints, that's £1 note inside the bowl. It's desperate times, but I'm not that desperate. Oh. I mean, truth, I wouldn't have taken it either. That's everything, right? Oh, God. Now to double check all the areas, because I don't want to miss anything. Okay. This is where I wish Okay, so here is part of my gripe for this. Here's probably one of the, other than the voice acting, which I can bypass. One of the things I'm kind of not liking is the lack of quest identifications, like the quests. Like I kind of understand some quests require a search that you actually need to physically search for. Other quests are just like, okay, it specifies this area, and then it doesn't like have like a quest marker. There we go, quest markers. That's probably something I would like. But I think so far that's really it. Yeah, so far that's really it. Anyways, because I don't know if I've gotten everything I need before I carry on for Zor, because maybe that's, I mean, I did. Yeah, I think that is it. I don't fucking believe this. Mr. Sykes, I demand you lower your voice while in my establishment. What did Bay even say to you? A warning? That's fair play, but this... Beatrix is none of your concern. You violated house rules with her. Let me talk to Bay. Mr. Sykes, you are hereby banned from services at the Velvet Rose for a period of 1 month. You may return after the expiration of said ban, and you can receive your partial reimbursement at the front desk. I don't care about the money. This is your last warning, Sykes. You have 10 seconds to leave before I call in my enforcers. Christ alive, all right, fine, I'm moving, but this is a horse shite. You mark me. Dude wasn't too happy. Scenes from distant land. I often dream of other places while working at the Rose, but to be reminded of them like this never sat right with me. Now I have to leave and see, like, hey, sir, are you okay? Now we have to go and see if we can, He's not just outside, right? No, okay. Had to go out there and check. I love it. Most of the time, the pathing is great, but then you get those little awkward times where, like, you're just round the stairs, all of a sudden you click up the stairs, and it just goes right to the direct corner of the stairs, and you're just like, can't move any further than this. Ah, Artemis. The virgin goddess of goddess Artemis, twin sister of Apollo. I know of Artemis quite well. Hera forbade Artemis's mother, Leto, from giving birth on the mainland or an island since she was angry with Zeus for impregnating Leto. But Leto found succor on Delos, where she bore the twins. Interesting. Toothpaste powder. Streaks of fragrant tooth powder cling to the faucet handles. Perhaps left by a client, but more likely a worker, if only the Jones kept up their rituals like we do. Ah, okay. Someone discarded a few loose coins. Oh, waste not, want not. Watch. Like, by the end of all this, oh my god. Chair, stop. Ugh. Pulling up my shirt again. Damn it. Anyways, watch. By the end of this, it's gonna be like everybody who lost money is gonna find me and be like, "Did you steal my money?" No. It's gonna end up taking a high grace check. Anyway, no cats, dogs, or other equally exhibitable animals allowed inside. It might as well be a footnote given to the notice as sheer length. Let it never be said that Madame Zora doesn't run a tight ship. Spittoon. Anyways, tucked under the boat is a pailful of tobacco juice. Close to spilling over. Ugh. A grand piano by the German designer Steinweg, shipped all the way from New York City. Huh. Lou! That's Lou. Looks like she's sloshed, which is, unfortunately, not infrequent state for her. Oiled up at this time of day, Lou. I dare I inquire as to the occasion? Tipsy or drunk? Ah, you know how it is, Clara. Life's nasty, brutish, and short, and then you die. So you might as well make the most of it. True enough of that. Oh. I might die sooner than rather than later. What with the courtesan killer picking off working girls like us, I won't lie. The notion has me proper afraid. We look after our own. Zora won't let anything happen to you. Oh, she'll do what she can when she isn't being a controlling stick on the mud. Uncharitable, but fair. Any plans for this evening? Nothing special, but I am looking forward to your performance tonight, Miss Reed. Oh, stop it. Nothing I haven't done before. I wouldn't be too sure about that. You've got a look about you. Play it off. Nice. Ah, don't be silly. You're in your cups, darling. Drunk. You're right, I'm sure, but it must be imagining things. Maybe lay off the bottle a touch, Lou? Lars, I couldn't possibly. Otherwise, how would I tickle the ivories with such natural ease? What's your take on the courtesan killer? I knew one of the girls. Oh, Hannah Lynn. Her name was. She used to work here, but she moved on ages ago. That's right, I remember her. A nice enough sort. Before she was killed, she was still working as a dolly as far as I know, which is more than I can say for all the victims. A working girl like us, even to the bitter end. You know how them bobbies are. Anyone sleeping rough or up to her eyeballs in gin was probably up to all else too. It's all the same to them. Best be on my way. Till tonight. Bottle sweating. Must have been recently served. Lou? but then abandoned. Perhaps this patron was struck with a more salacious craving. Maybe not, Lou? Well. Ooh, Athena. A rendition of Athena, one of Zeus's many daughters, and goddess of wisdom, poetry, and strategy. Perhaps the client in this room is, in fact, Dr. Wayne Wright. Aside from the blindfold, he looks to be dressed like a physician, but I can't confirm without speaking to him directly. That mightn't be worth the risk. I'd better just mark the window before he catches me in here. Ah, nurse, good, you're here. I've been waiting very patiently. My, what a sight. It seems he's hired one of the dollies to be his nurse for today. I hope you've scrubbed in, my dear. For today's practice, I will employ a new experimental technique. It's not without risk, but it is the patient's only chance for survival. Apologies, doctor. Your nurse says she will be with you in a moment. Look. Oh, I can do chameleon. Oh. Oh, no. For science! Yes, doctor. I'm ready to begin. Excellent. First, check the patient's temperature. Here we go. He's hot, sir. Very hot. Calmly, my dear. That's to be expected in a case like this, especially with such a hale and good-looking young fellow. Yes, doctor. Anyways. The patient has hypertension, you see. That means he's quite easily excited if the stimulus is right. What kind of stimulus should I watch out for, doctor? Coincidentally, a buxom young woman is exactly what gets the patient's heart racing. Oh my. Hold fast, my dear. Rest your palm right here on his chest and you'll see what I mean. Hello, that's a suspicious mark. Doctor, what's this puncture on his left side? The mark looks almost like an injection site, perhaps. Madame Zora prefers that clients do not fall under the sway of harsher medicines while on the premises. It's not a hard rule, but it does save us the hassle of a cleanup should they experience any adverse effects. You know, I have a deep personal interest in medicine. I do love when you explain such things to me in detail. The more I know, the better. The patient, the more I know, the better I am able to see the patient's needs. The patient has been investigating the practical uses of lycanthropy, particularly the healing powers enjoyed by the werewolf. They can take almost any kind of abuse, beating, stabbing, even gunshot wounds, and given time will make a full recovery. That's astonishing. I agree. If there were some way to distill werewolf blood into an effective palliative, well, it would throw the entire field of medicine on its head. Oh. Turning werewolf blood into medicine. That is not what I expected. Eccentric mythology, but still, how fascinating. But all this talking shop is distracting and time is of the essence. Nurse, I need to prepare the patient for his procedure by vigorously washing the target area. There should be a basin of hot, soapy water and a nice new sponge nearby. This is getting uncomfortably close to real work now. Time to make my exit. I'll be back in a tick. Good thinking. Oh no, I just need to fetch the sheepskin. Doctor, back in a tick. Good thinking, but come back straight away, nurse, so this dangerous but life-saving intervention can begin. Aptly done, if I do say so myself, and there's no question about it. That fellow is Dr. Wainwright. Mark the window and leave it open. Boop. Temperance. Nice. The character has gained a secretive trait and will now be able to select dialogue options that require this trait. Nice. Hopefully that little play doesn't come to bite us in the butt. This was always the best place for a dolly to get a good look at herself before meeting the customers. Huh, I look good. +5 hope. I've still got it. I've still got it. Better than I ever have. Scratches dot the desktop. Sometimes we need to reflect after a night's work. Or write a letter home. Wall of Fame. Here's where all the dollies leave each other notes about the Johns. Here it says, Felipe is a Spaniard and a chatterbox who works as a fishmonger at the wharf. He unfortunately comes straight here after work. Ugh. Lou describes a Mr. Sykes as strong but gentle. There's a caution about some character calling himself Sucker Jones. He gets a bit rough at times, and Zora even had him thrown out. But he splashes enough tin around that she let him back in. Sounds like bollocks to me. More about Sykes. Never fusses about payment, treats you more like a sister than a trick, except for the actual transaction, of course. Syke wins for popularity. It's a wonder the girls don't brawl over who gets him for the night. I wonder what else the girls have been saying lately. Read an entry. Let's see. Dr. Wainwright, fussy and specific client. Good time when you get to good time when you get it right. Avoid Mr. Daly when he's in his cups. Sykes, misplaced watch. Reward to the dolly that finds it. Haven't seen Suri in some time. Perhaps she's seeing someone. If that Frenchman sneaks you brandy, wine, or Sobranis tonight, Lou, I want a cut, else I'll complain to Madame Zora. Wow. Felipe, go fetch Ariana if she isn't already tending to him. Riley Jones, polite, kind, pays well, highly recommended. Oh, tell her, sweet fellow, but don't bring up cider with him. That'll make him want to talk unendingly about it. Nigel Poppycock, ego bruised easily, incredibly high maintenance. As Fisher, easily distracted by a poetical recitation of Sappho and similar. P. Nolan came in and asked for the weird stuff but refused to clarify, responding, you know, and winked when asked. Left without services performed. V. Phillips, skittish thing, but quite the cuddler. However, kisses like a dead fish. Needs work. M. Sabin, not in the physical stuff, still knows how to touch a woman's soul with his wittiness. He's stark. Unconventional taste, but very sweet. Very sweet. Theodore Firebrand mostly wants to talk about conspiracy theories, just nod and look impressed. He might give a good tip. There's nothing else on the board. I've wasted enough time as it is. That was a lot. Got gleaned some good information. Maybe I'll remember it. And I've already forgotten it. Anyways, the fetching first impression is important. This screen is good for a bit of privacy in a pinch. Looks to be free of stains. Good. Madame Zora hates it when one of us dozes off with our makeup on. Clean, functional furniture. Zora may not splurge on pieces for the back of house, but she at least recognizes that keeping her girls happy is good for business. I'm just taking stuff. We always keep a flask of laudanum on handy for dollies who have trouble sleeping. The way the last few days have gone, I might need it. Damn. Is that everyone? It's gone cold. Madame Zora didn't finish her morning cup of Earl Grey. That might be a sign something's up. Here's Madame Zora. It appears she was lost in thought, perusing the titles in her small office library. Her grim aesthetic bellies a fiercely protective heart. She is shrewd and a strict shiprunner. Clara, at last. A semi-competent face. Oh, thank you. At current moment, she seems intensely tired. Difficult morning. Good morning to you too. You're looking particularly weary today. I think that bodes ill for Zora, bodes ill for me. The last thing I need is complications this close to my departure. Could you see your way to getting one of our esteemed colleagues out of a bind? Someone has once again disobeyed the house rules for the sake of lining her pocketbook. Pray tell, which of our ladies? As you no doubt gathered, it's Beatrix. Per Mr. Sykes' request, she failed to tie a ribbon around the sheep. Oh, make use of a condom. And has requested some pills to balance her menses after last night's encounter, if you take my meaning. It's always Beatrix. Flouting rules again. Well, still more tolerable than the time she indulged that pushy gent with formicophilia, sexual interest in having small animals. Oh. Without telling us, to each their own, to put Christ above, it was hard to get rid of those ants. Yes, indeed it was. Even Madame Zora looks unnerved at the reminder. All right, I assume the usual place will suffice. Gray's apothecary should have what Beatrix wants. Indeed, here's the chemist's note, and if you're feeling particularly generous, she's also requested a delivery of Nandy's peanut candy. I might see my way to helping out a friend. It isn't your responsibility, but I would be thankful for it. We've quite the evening ahead of us. Popular as our co-worker is, she's a diva. Through and through. And it might be prudent to ensure she's in high spirits. Refers both to one's physical condition as well as connection to one's social groups, the joy and expertise of movement, and the joy and protection of companionship. Perhaps I will if it's not too far out of my way. We all need to pick me up every now and then. Indeed, whatever you choose is fine with me. Oh, and be a dear and pick me up a box of sweets from Pavel Gerard. He'll be at his Pinfold and Source Square. What candies do you mean? Oh, the French ones. I don't remember the name. I acquired quite the sweet tooth when I lived across the channel. The English Channel, separating Great Britain from mainland Europe. Pavel knows what I want, and don't worry about money. I'll pay him when I do my shopping. Tell Zora about your time in France. I lived in Paris for a time. The French have such a style. Whatever the task or chore, they're always smoking a cigarette. And for them, everything seems effortless. Did you live in Paris? No. City in France to the northwest of Paris. Le Havre. And many other stops on the road, a road here from Ruslavia, southern Europe. I was a bit of a wanderer when I was younger, but Le Havre was where I fell in love with the seashore. Despite spending much of my life on the road, there's always more to see. Very well, I'll fetch you candies too, if I have time. Now then, you look like you have something on your mind. Anything else you want to talk about? Best not make mention of my travel plans. This evening will run smoother if I keep myself in good graces, and I haven't yet read on what her reaction might be. Yeah. Ask about the courtesan killer. What do you think about this courtesan killer business? You have a sharp mind, and you've been in the trade longer than I. A vile business that, though hardly unprecedented. Divana, a Slavic goddess. Divana knows there are plenty of animals in this city that try to prey on us now and again. Huh. You need to remind me, and as always, it falls to us to close ranks and protect our own. That it does. I'll not forgive what was done to poor Hannah anytime soon. Hannah was found brutalized on Cannock Street not a month past. She was once a fellow worker here at the Rose some years ago. May I speak to you in confidence? In confidence? Of course, madame. I've seen marks like this in my days before I came to London. Brutal killings such as those that now haunt us. Perhaps we are not looking at the work of a person, Miss Reed, but that of a werewolf. Something in her tone strikes me as off. Perhaps it is nothing more than unsettling memories. She may have cause for suspicions, but then why the targeting of dollies? Are we inherently vulnerable because we so often deal with strangers? Or might all this paranoia boil down to confidence? It would be easy to blame werewolves given the state of the bodies, but we must not allow prejudice to inform our actions. As you say. I should get a move on. I'll be back with Beatrix's message in 2 ticks. See to it you are. Plenty left to do before your performance tonight. And Miss Reed, I needn't tell you. But all the same, don't let the bobbies stop you once you have the medicine in hand. Wouldn't dream of it, Madame Zora. I turned to make my way, only for Zora to abruptly stop me with a tense hand on my shoulders. Take heed, my dear. Once you have the medicine, come straight here. Legal or not, those pills are more than enough probable cause for the coppers to apprehend a woman such as you. Oh. Thanks for that. I'll be back. Ah. Look at that. This is actually some great pathing. Oh. Someone to talk to. Before me stands Beatrix Aguirre. Madame Zora tracks her most profitable girl each month, and Beatrix and I are often neck and neck. I've never been one to puff my feathers over how many Johns I tup a month, but there's nothing wrong with some friendly competition. Zora said she would send someone trustworthy to fetch my pills. Going off that sour look on your face, I assume she picked you. Indeed, someone's got to be reliable around here, I suppose. Wow! That might be slightly uncalled for, but... Alright then, fetch away. Or did you need a moment of my time? Mention Sykes' outburst. I know Sykes has a bit of a temper, but you were the last person I expect him to take it out on. She rolls her eyes while waving her hand with nonchalance. His favoritism doesn't exclude me from his tantrums. Besides, he'll be back tomorrow. Zora Bandham. Her eyes fluttered with sudden realization. Do I detect a hint of remorse? Well, still, she's composed again in an instant. She gives me a pity glare for witnessing a chink in her armor. You aren't worried about what he said? He seemed quite angry. And she lets out a laugh of disbelief. Sykes would never hurt me. Even during a full moon? She places her hands confidently on her hips as if she couldn't be bothered to... wow. Werewolves only fully transform and lose their faculties around the full moon. It's only at its worst if they become truly enraged. Oh, so Sykes is a werewolf. It probably said that in the papers and those notes on the board, and I didn't pay attention. Anyways, while it's true that lycanism is not transmissible while a person is untransformed, the science behind the process of transformation is still unclear. And Sykes told me I'm the only person in the world who's calmed him down. A lovely sentiment, though I wonder at the truth of it. Why didn't you make sure he's wearing his sheepskin? That's sort of a mistake a kitten would make. An inexperienced prostitute. I don't recall you being in bed with us. An image I'd rather not entertain. So kindly mind your own business. Fine, but there's another matter I want to discuss. Tell her a rumor about her shoes. Would you like to hear the latest rumor surrounding you and your shoes? I am a wretched woman for reveling in her furious yet conflicted glare. I haven't heard any rumors. I have. Well, most of us are used to your quirks by now, but it seemed that Prudence isn't. She claims that she witnessed you using the communal bathtub in the usual way, save for still wearing your boots. Prudence is a half-blind half-wit, and I'm lady enough to know It's quite rude to indulge in rumors, but it appears the same cannot be said for you. Oh my god. Do we etch this on or just say, no, it's just a jib? Oh, it was just a bit of ribbing. And she shoots me a tearless look while defensively crossing her arms. This conversation is over whether I like it or not. Wonder if that's everyone. Not just yet. Shall I see what the wide world of London has to offer? Not yet. Ask around about the... Huh. Oh, ask the public about the case. That might not be until like maybe a night. Yeah, chapter 2 obviously is already like a lot longer, or I just didn't fully investigate chapter 1, which I wouldn't doubt. Me and my idiot self. Anyways. What does that mean anyways? Nah, whatever. I'll just go ahead and make a hard save here. Huh. Oh. Oh. I really do hope that those quests don't like go unabated. Anyways, what do we got here? Teddy Redgrave. Whether it's a fiendish critter or an idea for mechanical contraption, Teddy can help chase his query. But is he truly chasing what lies ahead, or fleeing from his past? Impulse. Battle scarred by his military service, Teddy gained an appreciation for getting his hands dirty and indulging in his animalistic side. Yeah. So we got impulse. It's your primal instinct to survive as a hunter. It has your back, but it's fond of temptation, even when danger is not afoot. Keep it under control, but listen to your urges when you are threatened. Ingenuity has a blend of observation and imagination. Paint a mental canvas on the world you want to see, then design the blueprints to make it your reality. Nice. Okay. Then empathy. Okay. Losing some limbs, hardly robbed Teddy of his shrewd mind and senses, an inborn sense of structures and systems helps him carefully negotiate delicate tasks. Analysis. Heavily engineered, Teddy sees people, places, and happenings like machines, objects requiring close study to make sense of their intricacies. And empathy. Unlike Queen and Country, Teddy feels a connection to people, helping him understand and sometimes manipulate those whose paths he crosses. Aw. How do we want to start his path? I don't quite yet have someone to like be a bit broody. Suppose I could make it him. You know what? Yeah. Let's go ingenuity. Still a bit of impulsive. Aw. Or maybe do a You know what? Let's do actually, you know what? Let's do analysis. Analysis. Everything is Eddie sees people, places, and happenings like machines, objects requiring close study to make sense of their intricacies. Eye for detail, both in engineering and other avenues. Let's see inside. Truce, brutal. You're a powerhouse, and your strength can be both a blessing and a curse. Oh, creative. Be it machine or situations, you have an knack for improving things with a flair that is all your own. Ah. You know, let's go with this. Let's go with ingenuity. All right, here's the old bucket of brass, my pride and joy. Ingenuity. Up and at 'em, model. There we are, purring like a happy kitten. On top of the morning, good day, Mr. Teddy. Where are we off to? By Elvis, hoary beard, We're setting off on a special treat or two. Really? Well, I'd be more than happy to immortalize it with an improvement. If we can get my vision upgraded, that is. Blast it out in area if I get something. Alright, let's get you all patched up. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Anyways, first I'll need some spare parts. There should be some nearby. I have no idea why I gave Otto... I don't know why I'm giving... Okay, I have no idea why I'm giving Teddy a Scottish while I'm giving Otto a Irish. First got to find something I can upgrade Otto with. What a mess. I should think about setting some time aside for tidying things up around here. That's what I get for being so absorbed in my work. Right, if I were a spare port, where would we be? I think I see something. A little more to your right. Got it. Good thing I did sort of find tuning your options. Let's get this part of the workbench and get started. A cracked but still serviceable looking glass. That is a dwarf in tip-top shape. Every garment accounted for. But a spick and span cloud like me needs a loyal sidekick. So I thought, why don't I make my own? Otto's copulation cores have improved with every capper. Someday he might even be an automaton with an autonomy. Here it is, the cast iron battleground where many a shepherd's pie has triumphed over that bothersome nag hunger. Alright, so if anything, really, we need to start upping our analysis and empathy. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. Anyways, last time I had a few hours to spare, I cooked a brace of Cornish game hens. They're a tad dry. -5 hope. Oh, hell no. We are going to make every one of all three of these characters hopeful. Oh, wow, we got it all the way back here. Oh, no! Okay, I hope somebody auto-contains my... Okay, I hope somebody auto-contains my creations. Procurating there'll be a circuit for that. Or I'll have to invent it myself. Neat. Oh, wait. Newt. Bookshelf. The good old dusty shelf where many an engineering solution has sourced. And some of these books are irreplaceable, it's true, from every far-flung engineering society in the world. Ooh. Unlikely skill check. Perhaps I shouldn't be too stingy about lending them out. Take a closer look at your book collection. Oh, sweet! The tower. Awesome. We gained the insightful trait. An inevitable, cruel twist of fate, unwanted and undeserved, but perhaps the start of something new. Interesting. Oh my god, we start all the way down here at Weary? All these books are sure a precious thrill, but sharing such knowledge without it instead of keeping it for myself gonna make the world more enlightened. Pneumatic mail 2. A fascinating contraption. This is one outlet of a system of pressurized tubes which delivered messages more quickly and cheaply than a man afoot. You're jealous you didn't come up with the design yourself. Thought I heard a thunk earlier. Let's see what I've got. Read the junk mail. Core looks like another junk missive. General reader. A most alarming situation. Arsenal engines. Seemingly endless hunger for the factory space is now threatening residents of our own estate East End. Lord Braxton has sent his sights on a block of tenement flats, intending to put your poor working families out on the streets. Oh, recall hearing the tenants have been without heat months. Ew. This season grows colder, and dear reader, but hopefully your heart has not. We pray that you will keep an open mind and wallet, and generously support our Christian brethren. We'll see. Read the Hunter's Writ. Good tidings to you, Redgrave. It's a letter from old Bixby. Bixby Brownker, proprietor of the Red Lotus. I recognize his scrawl of a special job that's come up. The kind with cantankerous old dwarf written all over it. Some things running about upset the swampers in the sewers. From what little they're able to say about the blighter, it's not an easy species. I know. Anyway, if it's got those hard head spooked, it ain't no cane rat. And what if it's just a particularly terrifying cane rat? The sewers is basically one enormous machine, so a gearhead like you should feel right at home, but oh, rude. But be careful of the waters down there. Some places you think you'll get muck on your boots, but find you're in over your head. Yours in bravery, Bixby Browncoat. Ever the Jester. P.S. Did you and Redbeard ever get it sorted? Which of you is the pirate and which is the tinker? Seems like a fair job now. Where did I put that key? Hunter's Writ added to the inventory. Ah, here it is. For the warehouse door in Bigger's Lane. That'll take me straight down to the sewers. Terror in the Deep. Read the eviction notice. Dear Theodore Rigard, we at Arsenal Engines are sensitive to the needs of the common man, but we must regretfully inform you of your imminent removal from the property in Red Lantern Lane to further expanses of your industrial empire. Oh, no. Poor Red. Bugger all! Please be advised, we must evacuate the premises no later than January 1st, or you will be removed forcibly and with prejudice, ever marching towards a brighter future. Arsenal Engines. Someone's finally picked up Wayland's clock tower. But this place is perfect for me and Otto. At least it doesn't look urgent, but I should keep an eye peeled for a solution, nonetheless. I better get going then. I better get going. And they're kicking out our boy. Rude. Let's see. I have an old escapement mechanism and a pair of cogs. Probably lots of patience. Yes, this should do nicely. All right, Otto. Come here. This won't take too long. I was hoping I was designed to hold it still indefinitely, so don't worry about me getting restless. Rat shutters escape removed. Okay, 2 cogs removed from inventory. I've built him well. I'm pleased to let you know that installation went smoothly. My vision for making images now low light has improved. So we got Scottish and Irish. Gotcha. Auto gained trait Ambrotype module. Music to my ears. I said we're low on silver nitrate, so let's not make too many disclosures until we get more. Note taken. Anything else you'd like me to keep in mind? Aye, let's keep a sharp lookout for any spare parts while roaming about London. One man's trash and another man's treasure, aye. My programming doesn't include that ability to disguise, so I echo your sentiment by default. I built him really well. I think I'm already gonna like these two. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like these two. Question the Swampers. Alright, find discarded parts. I'll need to be on the lookout for any discarded mechanical components, gears, and cogs. Oh, so in this section, we won't be selling our cogs at all. Oh, we have 2 extra cogs. Gotcha. We got £1, 2 shillings, and 4 pennies. Oh, 4 pences. Gotcha. Ooh, excuse me. Other side of the store is the hustle and bustle of London, so take care. I'm on my way. Anyways, friend, yes. She's your right, Otto. For disclosure, I mean. That's answer pending. Care for some noodles? Ask if she's lonely. Yeah, they're all alright. Not feeling too lonely. I'm not feeling lonely because the two of you are in my presence. Oh, I don't know how to take that. We are pleased to hear that our company brings you satisfaction. Poor Bosie. Probably has yet to realize her master. Okay. A jibe at Otto. At least you can count on her company should something happen to me, Otto, eh? Ha ha! What shall happen to you, Mr. Teddy? Why should I count on her company? Who is broker? A blacksmith dwarf of Nordic mythology. Not to worry. We dwarves lived for centuries, but I'll explain in due time. Pardon me, how long will I sustain in this world? Better let that one slide. That's a... reminisce with, what was he? I've had some of your noodles once. Not bad, but they hardly hold up a candle to what I can cook. Right, Otto? I lack the sensory evidence for making such assessment. Before I cannot consume the delicacies of you prepared on the stovetop. That said, I do trust that here are indeed delicacies. Mr. Teddy. That boy. Alright, Otto, we've had your fun. Now we've got our living to make. Dolores Chen, liable to bite my head off as soon as looking at me, but she's a good sort. Just like scrubbing stains to find clean clothes underneath. Teddy Redgrave. Should have known you'd walk in as soon as I got done mopping the floor. You and your medical friend leave oil stains everywhere you go. Dolores! Yeah, no, that machines and I are inseparable. Isn't that right, Otto? That's right, Mr. Teddy. Spare me. Still, I don't want to give the impression that I turn away anyone who isn't clean from top to bottom. Otherwise, I'd be keeping all of London at bay. Please promise to tread lightly. Someone smirking up again in here. I'm picking up a scent. Loris winces and lifts up a well-tailored suit jacket by the lapel, as though it were a tattered mess soaked in excrement. An opiomantic left his rags to salvage. Her scowl suggests a history with use or users. Why? That appears to be a fine suit. You must be mistaken, Miss Chen. I have a better eye for rags than most. Certainly better than a machine without eyes to start with. It seems like this hot proppy-head customer has struck a nerve. A nerve? I'll tell you about nerve. When the East India Trade Company made war on my home, that was nerve. Miss Chen is referring to the... Wow! I'm gonna need to be careful with that one, huh? Now that you mention it, they do seem ragged. How long got there? I'm not We are already low on... We are already low on, hope. Anyways. Don't seem to be these nowadays, but with steam gurneys tearing up the avenues. For much the progress beats a steady drum. How about the simple inventions had to walk before complexities could gallop? Walk before I gallop. Is that what they call it? Pithy lesson. That's right also. Or an adage. Some days you're right your own. These are, I understand that these are very poor accents. I'm having fun with it. And if you want me to stop, I'll stop. However, I will have to say though, unfortunately, I do need to actually call it a night.